Leasing is a popular way to buy a car. Many people get confused when trying to understand a lease, so let's just do a quick comparison between leasing and purchasing. Now, both are arranged by banks, finance companies, whoever's doing the financing of the car. But on a purchase, you have many more options because you can use a credit union, you can use any one of hundreds of banks, finance companies if you have credit that has to go to a certain kind of finance company. On a lease, for the most part, you're dealing with the manufacturer's financing arm, and in the brands that I deal with, you're definitely dealing with either Subaru Motors Finance or Mitsubishi Motors North America Finance. So, when you agree to buy a car, let's say the price of that car is $23,000. Well, those look like sixes, but it doesn't really matter for this illustration. On a lease, most leases are 3 years with 12,000 miles per year, but this term in here can be any term agreed upon the day you buy the car. So let's say at the end of the lease, there's 3 years or 12,000 miles right there, and you have what they call a residual. That is what the finance company or bank is figuring this $23,000 car to be worth at the end of 3 years based on the miles you said you were going to drive. So let's just say for illustration that the residual is $11,000. Okay? On a purchase, you have, let's say, a 6-year loan. So you're going to go all the way down here, making a monthly payment all the way down the line here. And when you get to 3 years, you still owe the rest of the money, whatever that is. So let's say the residual of $11,000 ends up being not the best estimate, and at the end of that period of 3 years, the value of your car is only $9,000. On a lease, you can just walk away from the $11,000 that you owe to buy that lease out and lease another car. Or you can sell the car as long as you get $11,000 for it or more, which in Subaru cases, a lot of people sell it for more than the residual. Or you can refinance the $11,000, in which case you'd be buying a $9,000 car for $11,000. You have a lot more choices on a lease. On a purchase, you owe $11,000 on a car that's worth $9,000, and you're just going to keep paying it all the way. So that's a brief description of the difference between leasing and purchasing. Thank you very much.